Hey, water sign. Hey, water. How are you? Welcome to your weekend love. Welcome to the Listen Your channel. I'm gonna be asking what's coming your yeah, I guess so. What's coming your way? More so, I guess. Uh, Soulmate wise, I suppose. What's coming your way in? I don't know, whatever. In love this weekend. These love readings have been very specific. Okay. So if it's not for you and you just kind of want to hang out for the drama, because my goodness, you can. Just, yeah. Uh, what's coming towards water signs and romance, please, this weekend? God. I don't know if it's the new moon, but everybody's separating this weekend. Everybody's feeling some type of way about some type of something. Or this is about folks who have been separated and things ain't. I mean, I just got separation. That's it. Um, what is good? What is happening? And then it turns into a giant drama. Girl, if you want to watch a good movie, go watch the Earth sign reading because my God, I don't even know what way this came out. Okay, it's the same shit. It's not, but it's different. Oh, okay, water sign. You got engagement, codependency. This makes me feel a bit better, I guess, but it's looking like someone. It's looking like that's not good. I don't like when that shows up like that. Um. It's looking like someone trying to separate from someone, but can't because they're attached and they're still attracted to and wanting to engage with them because of the bond they have. Someone could be attached. Someone could be engaging, like, you know, moving towards somebody. You know, whatever's coming towards you could be moving towards you because they are, oh, they can't let go. They can't actually separate themselves, even if, well, not say even if they tried, because clearly they've tried, but yeah, even if they've tried, because separation is just hanging out over there, and I'm not even mad about it. I'm just gonna leave it there. In my mind, it keeps tilting. So either whomever's coming towards you is someone who's been in separation, or someone who is in and out of separation, or that's just the energy of water. Maybe it really is, right? Water is together and separate. Um, but it's looking like here, because of the attachment, because of the bond shared, because of the relationship type, there is uh, an attachment to that, and therefore the person, there's like a bittersweetness here, actually. There's an unconscious, subconscious sort of pull to whomever is coming your way or whomever you may be going to this weekend. You know why? This is an 8. This is a ring, not an 8. It's a circle. This separation fucking circle. Okay. Separation is the underlying current, and it's like in out, in out, in out, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, It's like this cute little circle of engagement, being at the center. And the past. Also, all of a sudden, this woman, I always find it funny because I feel like she was doing something and then she sat down and was hit with this realization. It not a wand style, was like, you know what? You know what? Like, this is that moment where the light bulb hits, where you're like, you know what? I'm just, no, no. Here's another woman. Oh, look, she has a flower. She's smelling it. Could they be the same lady? She smells the roses, she puts down the roses. She smells the roses, she puts down the roses. I'm not entirely getting too badly of a vibe here. It's almost looking like a cycle that someone has almost embraced. Oddly, I don't know where I'm getting that from. I think it's because this is a circle. It seems to be something that someone's almost embraced, because even in this codependency, it's soft with everything else together here. It's soft, but the fact that it came out with engagement, did it come out with engagement? I don't remember. Um, it's soft. It's almost like, okay, well, I mean, I'll smell the roses and then I won't smell the roses. I'll smell the roses and then I'll think about the roses and how they smelled. I'll smell the roses and then I'll think about how the roses smelled. So it looks like even though there's a separation energy, whomever is coming towards you, let's say, or if this is you, whomever this is, there's almost, even though they're not in, when they are out, they're still smelling the roses, but this is like the roses are there and they're like, oh, you know what? Like, that rose did smell good. It was nice. They're ruminating. They're thinking about it. Okay, I guess. And then they're also like, but it's also like, like that kind of energy where you like, you smell something, you have a good day, you have a good date rather, you go home, you lay in bed, and you're like, oh, you know, that was nice, that wasn't so good, that was decent. Like, this is a date where you're like, oh, this is so nice, you're in, and then you're out, and you're like, oh, you know, but you're still thinking about it, so you're still in. Does that make sense? I hope it does. That's what's coming towards you here. Anything else you want to punctuate here? Calling in your soulmate. I think that's where separation is going to. Unrequited love. Tell me about separation, unrequited love. I'll tell you a secret, water sign. This is going to be in my Romance Angels class when I finally get around to, it's so funny, to introducing it to you. Unrequited love in reverse to me is the Five of Cups. Because something is missing, but something isn't also missing. Unrequited love to me is something is missing. Okay? It's not to say rare, but some of these cards in the Romance Angels, they speak to me in a different way. Engagement doesn't mean that you're gonna get fucking engaged. Not when I read. If I sense that, then I'm careful to even say it. I'm not out here saying, oh, you're gonna get engaged. If you do, then cool. I say you're gonna be deeper engaged. And if that means you get an actual engagement, then cool. If that means you're gonna go on 7 dates in 1 day, then cool. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be engaged, because I am not trying to put labels on people out here. It can be damaging, especially in this space. So, unrequited love to me is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is essentially this fucking dynamic here, where you go on a date, the Two of Cups, date, wonderful, cute, it's fun. Three of Cups is also probably that date too, attracting and enjoying it. The Three of Cups spilled is this, you know what? These are the Three of Cups spilled. This dynamic is pretty Five of Cupsy in its way. Especially with the past life relationship here. Past life being that celebratory time, that Three of Cups in the past, where things used to be really nice with this relationship here, but things are not so wonky. Things are not so great. They're kind of wonky. Calling in your soulmate. Okay. Anyway, we'll look at that later. Anyway, unrequited love is telling me something's not missing. So even though there's this separation, to me, it tells me that whomever is coming towards you, whomever this thing about is this weekend, I don't even know if you'll even feel this, but it's someone who, even though you are separated, you're still on the mind. You're still in the back of their mind. And they're calling in their soulmate. Whether that's you or someone else. I can't say. Do I even want to go further than this? Someone thought I was out here throwing cards. Excuse you. How much of a life do you think I don't have out here trying to fake some shit? This is a lot of majors. This is a lot of majors. And of course the Two of Swords shows up. The Two of Swords has been my steady companion lately in the reverse when it comes to certain things that I'm reading for. I like this Two of Cups. This is a disciplined woman. In the reverse, she's gotten up. She's no longer doing this stuff. In the reverse, she's because in the upright, she has, you know, those swords, cling, clang. And she's thinking, she's meditating, she's building her fortitude, she's you know, weighing her thoughts, she's becoming stronger in meditation. That's like, she's, you know, she's blocked, she's doing her high priestess stuff on the earth and with her body and her soul and her spirit. She's doing it. In the reverse, to me, she's gotten up and stretching herself. That's what the Two of Swords is to me. Here, in the reverse, in this book, it says, refusing to deal with an issue. Yeah, quite possibly. Maybe. I said, tell me more about what's coming towards water sign, and that was the first card that came out. Someone refusing to deal with an issue. That may be very well what it is. Maybe. But then, babe, you get the World, you get the Empress, you get the Stars. I'm going to wager someone may be refusing to deal with the issue. Okay, we'll see what the book says, right? We'll take it. I'm not going to be disrespectful. We're still learning each other. However, I will say, whomever's coming towards you is in the midst of the energy of doing something about it. They're not doing something about it, but they're also not doing something about it. The energy around them is doing something about it. Because we have the World in the upright, we have the Empress, and we have the Stars. Now, this could be them thinking that, not to say everything's okay, but them really thinking that everything's going to be alright. I've been getting the Empress a lot in love readings. I should probably figure out what that means. I'm sure it means something. Refusing to deal with an issue. I'm going to have to clarify that because I just refuse. Like, I think yes. I feel like it's someone who's gotten up. And they're like stretching. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you know, when you've been in a position for a long time and you get up and your body has to sort of reset? The World, walking through life with confidence and creating harmony and magic with every step. The Stars, A time of renewal and cleansing. I mean, buddy. The Empress. This is that nurture, abundance, nurturing, creation. This is something new is being born in this person's world. They've gotten up from whatever it was. I know it's what it said, but they've gotten up from whatever it was, and they're in a certain new type of energy. Or at least entering into it. The Nine of Swords left me. I'm going to take that, actually. The Page of Wands. Not quite adept. And the bottom of the deck, we got the Devil. I'm going to shuffle that real quick. So even though the energies are ripe with growth and creation and movement, there is still not movement, but more so creation and gestation. There's still that stuff going on with whomever is coming towards you. Nine of Swords in this deck is pretty freaking graphic. I mean, this is not good for anybody. You got bats as opposed to angel bird things. Sylphs, unilips, I don't know what they are. These creatures, these ladies here, are supposed to be with her, but they're outside. She's cast them outside. So I guess the deck was right. The Two of Swords is denying blah blah blah. I just feel like the energy at large though is this. It's just, that's the thing. Like sometimes I get psyched because when I get a reading that's like, oh, things are moving, da 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 da, it tells me, it's a nice little hint that something's wrong with someone. Because why would there be so much encouragement if nothing was wrong, you know? Sometimes, obviously, it's not the case, but I watch out for that. In any case, whatever it is, the world, the Empress, and the stars. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Discovers both the dangers and the power of her will. I see. I see. The power of worry and regret. Oh, do you get it? Reckless and prone to taking risks. Sorry, I read the Page of Wands in the upright. Reckless and prone to taking risks. The power of worry and regret. Something's happening on the ground that's moving this person, I'm hoping, in the right direction. Which I do think is calling in their soulmate. Alternatively, if you are in separation, if you have been, they may be worried, water sign, that you may be seeing other people with this calling in your soulmate, that you may have found is someone else. But they're refusing to deal with it head on. They would rather worry about it than actually sort of make some sort of concrete moves. I'm a little bit worried about how they could come towards you. Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. I'm going to say they'll probably wait. Or we wait to see what happens. Or wait to see what happens. I asked what happens after the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands came out. Wait, the Three of Wands did not come out. The Two of Wands in reverse came out, and the Five of Wands came out. Five of Wands is that conflict, right? Is that strife, that grr. Every time I see the Five of Wands, I see this angry ass man here. Today, she spoke out to me. She reminds me of the energy that is the Knave of Wands, reckless and prone to taking risks. I don't know why. She just reminds. I mean, she is her, but she's kind of. I don't know, but I'm getting Three of Wands here. Let's just move on. I'm getting a Three of Wands here, which is waiting. And Two of Wands in reverse is wasting time and energy, and Five of Wands is that conflict. But I almost feel like it's a decent thing because with all of this kind of stuff going on, making a move would not really be the best move to make. Oh man, we're already at 20 minutes. Hey, look at that. Three of Wands came out. Huh. Leveled up. No. What I'm seeing here with this separation and unrequited love, whomever is coming towards you is not to say not putting any work into it anymore, because that's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, but they're sort of waiting. They're biding their time. And honestly, like I was saying here, it almost seems like it's a good thing because they're in a bit of a tizzy over here. Can we just take a moment to be thankful for this gorgeous queen here? Yes. Here for it. Let's see what she's about in the reverse. Tell me about my Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. Doing sloppy work, not paying attention, brushing over important details. So, all right. It tells the story of that waiting. You know, sloppy work. If you, oh, sorry, just a bit of pain. If you are in, you know, not really putting too much of an effort, but really, not even to say it like that, it's not putting much of a consistent effort, because Eight of Pentacles is eights. You know, eights are continuous if they're equal. Are eights equal, or is that just infinity? Like, does the bottom of the 8 and the top of the 8, do they have to be symmetrical? I don't know. In any case, things, excuse me, not being so consistent with the Eight of Pentacles, not learning their craft, not doing what they need to be doing on their craft. And Three of Wands is just waiting. To me, I liked it in this deck because the Three of Wands is excuse me, attracting a result. So not working to do a thing, they really are calling in their soulmate. So I do think for some, there may be some people who are thinking you may be involved with others. On the other hand, or even in the same vein, same person, just layers, is there is with them hoping that things would just sort of resolve themselves, and them not really trying to work at it, them not trying to put in any consistency. I want to say effort, but any consistency. And by that I mean this sort of cycle of, if we're together, cool. If we're not, I'm just gonna be thinking about you. But this is the cycle that we're kind of doing. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Boy, do I need to shuffle this deck. Ace of Swords stays coming out in the reverse. Let's see what you have to say. An idea or solution will not have the hoped for results. You don't have all the facts. So, for whatever reason, whomever's coming towards you may not know what's going on with you. But I also feel like they themselves don't know what's going on with them. Because I mean, we talked about all this conflict, all this Two of Swords stuff, and even this change that they're going through, this stuff that's affecting them. And so it kind of follows for them to not do much of anything, but bide their time. Water sign, I'm gonna do a quick guidance for you, okay? While I'm putting these away, I want to tell you about this reading that you just saw. What I'm going to be doing moving forward is just giving the YouTube channel, just maybe like I would have done just the Romance Angels, something like that, and then having a free extended reading in my membership. I have a Sovereignty membership, and I recently opened up a new free level. It's new to you. It's been there since the inception of this. Oh, sorry. And that's where I can sort of dig in a little bit deeper and just feel at ease with reading how I need to read and take my time with each sign and know that the people watching it are people who want to watch it, you know? And it's a space for you to just kind of hang out and watch there, knowing exactly how I read and being fully open to it. So what would be on there would have been quite possibly the tarot part, and even this guidance part would be on there. What would be on the general YouTube would be the just what you saw with the Romance Angels, something like that. Okay, so if you're down for that and you want to be a part of that, go ahead over to the link in the description box and join the Canary level. You'll see some other levels as well, and those are the paid tiers or the monthly paid ones, and those get their own separate perks according to each level. So yeah, if you're down for that, the link is in the description box. I'll see you over there, or you can just hang out here and be served that way. I'm going to pull on guidance for what water signs can do, or just guidance for what water signs, given this energy. I'm so hungry. I'm not hungry, but like my mouth is like hungry, you know? What the fuck? Like, earth signs got... anyway, water signs, this is weird. You may need to take the lead here. You may need to, I'm gonna read that to you so I don't get flamed. Okay. Your guidance may be to keep your spark alive, keep your light on. Don't, I guess, don't let it be doused, right? Like, don't. There's a certain rock bottom here. It's almost like something of a stalemate with this rock bottom here. Education here. This is new. It's telling me, I asked what would be in the flow. because this is going against this flow. I asked what would be in the flow, and education came up. So there's something that you may not know, something that you may need to know, something that you may need to inquire about when it comes to this situation. Follow the leaders here saying you're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it by being fully authentic. You lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There's another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. If there seems like you gotta lead by example here, there's something that you may not know about the situation or something, and that you may need to, do a thing. Wow. You may need to be flexible. So I'm seeing here that if you do decide to reach out, or if you do decide to take action towards this person, that you don't overdo it with the action, that you allow things to be. If you do decide to take action towards them, it's for you to know what's going on or whatever. If you choose not to, be open and receptive to them anyway. Okay? Be open and allow, and be open to receive. Okay? Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend to a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you don't take a break. Do it now. So I asked, I'm getting some mixed messages here. It's not necessarily mixed. It's really about, like, there's something you may not know, something that you may need to learn more. You may need to be open to how things unfold in the situation for you. With that education card, I'm going to read that to you just because I remember there was a time that it really served somebody. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Okay, now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or course or study that you can clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all, I don't know yet. For some of you, there may be something that you may need to know about this person or this experience that you're going through. This may come from them. This may come from a mentor. It may come from a random source. Thanks. Jesus Christ. Okay. I asked, what is against the flow? Against the flow is Ten of Wands. So carrying all the weight on your own, doing everything on your own, it seems, or being too passionate, or being too, trying to tackle everything at once, rather than carrying a bag at a time inside the house, rather than going inside the house, putting the light on and making things easier for you. You rather carry everything all at once, so you may need to broaden your scope and take a rest and see how you can make life a little bit easier for yourself, okay, as it relates to the situation. So what is the one small step you can take to make the situation easier? After that, what can you do? What is that? What is it? So this is what's not in the flow, taking on too much on your own, doing too much, carrying way too much, right? Well, then I asked, what is in the flow? And the Ace of Pentacles came up. So the flow, moving forward, the way you want to go forward is towards the Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at what the Ace of Pentacles says. We got someone picking up a rock. So there is some sort of action here. This is some action. I know Pentacles aren't action necessarily, but it says an opportunity for prosperity. So, what kind of opportunity? And the World in reverse. Okay. Thanks. Okay. We'll get back to that. I asked, what is the thing that you may need to know? And 5 came out. 5 of Swords came out. So, 5 of Swords in this deck is about competition. 5 of Swords in this deck is about competitive forces at bay. So there may be some things that you are competing against. There may be some things that are mixed reactions in a competitive situation. I need more. 5 of Swords gives me shit. Like, there's like 3 people here. One of them won first place, one of them is second place, and the other one is third and pissed. And the sixth Swords comes out. Shit. The Ace of Swords comes out, and it finally comes out in the upright. Woo, we made it. So the Ace of Swords here is a certain amount of clarity. So truly a new approach or solution to a problem. So truly the mixed reactions around the competitive stuff, these swords, there may be something about clarity that will come through your mixed emotions, or through, not mixed emotions, through mixed thoughts, through things that are going your way. So it might be the best thing to do to actually take a nap, to rest, to check out for a bit, and then move from there, because some clarity may need to come your way. I also see here the 6 of Swords, which is some sort of movement, right, from troubled waters to clearer water. So there's that. The World in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles was what I said would be the direction of flow, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity, an opportunity for prosperity. So this could be following money even. The World in reverse. Okay. I gotta get out of here. We've been here for 40 fucking minutes. I don't want to be here anymore. Sorry. Feeling more certain, but not quite ready to step out into the world yet. So taking it a step at a time, like I said with the Ten of Wands, come through. We got there. Taking it one rod at a time, taking it one bit by bit at a time. Not everything has to be hard won, right? So thank you so much. Again, the link to the membership is in the description box. You can join the Canary level, which is free, or you can get the paid levels, which are monthly energy deposits that you get extra perks for being in each respective level. Has its own little stuff you can find out there if you're into it. So what it would be the guidance portion would be on there, and so would maybe the tarot. It really depends on my mood. Sometimes maybe they'll all be here, but who knows. I like to be able to stop, go take a break, and then come back fresh for the reading if I can do that, if I'm allowed to. So I'm just trying to make it easier for myself and for those that are here for it. If you're not, it's totally fine. No skin off my back, no skin off yours. There's so many readers. You can get more information from like everybody. It's not even an issue. Sorry. Thanks, Water Sign, for being here. I adore you. I appreciate you. I hope this served you in some way. Keep your light on and good luck, okay?